Hey friends, let's do a little chit chat, get ready with me today, and I will talk to you guys about all the products I'm using and we'll chat it up. On my skin, I already have the iconic.london Underglow Blurring Primer. This stuff is so good, such a nice base for the skin, evens out your complexion and gives you that nice glow. Next, I'm going in with this Taupe 28 concealer. I love this stuff. It's definitely a fuller coverage, but sometimes I feel like I need that. I do like 3 little dots under my eyes, and this is in the shade EP. Love this. I wanted to chat with you guys about doing things alone and being comfortable spending time by yourself and doing things alone. I obviously am a travel nurse and I travel by myself, and before I started travel nursing, I actually was really into just solo traveling to different states inside the US, and then I've also solo traveled to different countries. And I have this perspective and this outlook of, why are we waiting to do the things that we want to do with our life? Why are we waiting for other people to do the things that we want to do with our life? Next, I'm just going to set my under eyes with this Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake with this Kosas under eye brush. Okay, so why are we waiting for other people to live our best life? So I adopted this concept kind of in my early 20s when I wanted to start traveling, but not all the time were my friends available or family members, or like I was single, I wasn't in a relationship, and I wanted to go on trips, I wanted to do stuff. And it was either go alone or you're not gonna go. I swear this stuff just like blurs your under eyes to perfection. For a little sculpting effect, I'm going in with this Mario Soft Sculpt bronzer in the shade Light with also the Mario F4 brush. Just kind of like in this area. So yeah, I really wanted to travel and I had essentially no one to travel with. So I was like, okay, let's go alone or not go at all. So we chose to get out of our comfort zone. When I say we, I mean me. We chose to get out of our comfort zones and like take the risk and just go for it. And like solo traveling might not be for everyone, but you're not gonna really know if it's for you unless you try it. And I have had so many experiences that I would have otherwise not have had if I chose not to go. Next, I'm going in with this patrickta blush in the shade She's Blushing. I love this stuff. It just gives you like that perfect sunburnt look. So good. So my first ever solo travel experience, I decided to start off low and slow. We went from, I was living in Philadelphia at the time, and we went to, I keep saying we, but like I mean me. I went to San Francisco, the Bay Area. I figured, okay, like we're still in the US, it's a city that I've heard great things about, and people still speak English. I don't have to worry about like going outside of the United States. So low and slow. I was working as a nurse at the time and I had like a long 4-day weekend. So I went during one of my long weekends and it was amazing. I'm just brushing through my eyebrows. So once I got comfortable like just traveling alone, and I did it a couple of times in the United States, that's when I started to dabble into international travel by myself. And again, we started low and slow. Like my first 2, I think, were Tulum, Mexico, and Costa Rica, 2 spots where majority of people like speak English. There's a lot of tourism and just a lot of things to do. Filling in my brows with this Merit brow pencil in the shade Dark Brown. We're gonna get a little up close and personal for a little bit. Hello. When I'm picking a place to travel, and if it's gonna be by myself, I like to pick a place where there's like, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of things to do. Whether that's lots of beaches to go to, lots of hiking, restaurants, good food. And then I also will try to book excursions in a group of people, so that way it allows you to meet other people while you're solo traveling. Next, I'm going in with this NYX Crazy Lift Brow Glue. So good. About 2 years ago, I did a solo trip to Croatia and Montenegro, and when I was in Croatia, I booked a 5-day sailing a little adventure where we like lived and stayed on a sailboat, and we sailed across a couple different islands in Croatia, and it was with a group of other people, men and women, all around my age. mid to late 20s, early 30s, and it was such a good way as a solo traveler to meet other people and feel like I was not traveling alone. And I met a really amazing group of Aussies, Brits, and Kiwis, and we had a blast. Next, I'm going to go in with this rarebeauty eyeshadow pencil in the shade Compassion, and I'm just going to kind of put this underneath my eye and on like where you would put eyeliner, just to give me a little pop of color. I understand that solo travel isn't for everybody. However, I really think if you are someone who is single and maybe your friends are married and have kids and everyone's kind of doing their own thing in their own life, and you feel called to explore the world and to travel, I really think you should give solo traveling a try. They always say, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? But I like to rephrase it and say, what is the best thing that's going to happen? I'm going to curl my lashes with the Eyeshadow eyelash curler. From my solo travel experiences, I've learned that I'm able to trust myself more and trust my instincts and my intuition, and I think that's such a powerful thing. My favorite mascara of all time is this one from Maybelline, and this one is so old that the label is actually like faded off, but it's called, I think, Cat Eyes. And I always get it in waterproof because I've found that waterproof just helps to hold the curl so much better. And if you're thinking, Katie, there's no way I'm gonna go to a foreign country by myself, that's okay. It's not for everybody. And if that is you, I recommend start small and just to take yourself out to dinner in your neighborhood, in the town that you live in. Drive to the closest city that you live by, pick your favorite restaurant, pick a restaurant that you've been wanting to try for a while, and take yourself on a little solo date. Bring a book, bring whatever you want, and just enjoy your own company. Whether if you're single, you're in a relationship, you're doing long distance, or whatever your situation may be, I think everyone will benefit from spending time with themselves. So I'm obviously in a new city. I'm in Charleston, and I've been here for about 2 months now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's easy to just stay home and not want to go out and not make plans and just be a homebody. It's become like very easy for me to get into that routine, but I'm like, no, I want to go out. I have a bunch of restaurants I want to try. I want to check out the beaches. I want to do some things. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm going to try out this lip liner from Sweedbeauty in the shade Chloe. And then this Merit Tinted Lip Oil. Perfect. Finishing off with the Say City Set Lightwear Setting Spray. I love this, you guys. The mist on this is so fine. It kind of smells like coconuts. Okay guys, this is the final look, and let this video be your sign to book that solo dinner reservation, book that solo trip, and never stop forgetting to take care of yourself, romance yourself, and work on your relationship with yourself, because like I said, that's always going to be the most important. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. Bye.